I would say he is one of the few people who shows that nothing for humans is impossible with discipline. Dude, I think Aristotle would say, here is an example of habit, courage, and tenacity.
For me, Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest of them, at least the one who has achieved the most success, whether it be fame or popularity. There may be other phenomenal people as well, but
there's also Messi. I find Messi so interesting. One diamond, he came ready. In the form of a ball, let's say. Cristiano Ronaldo, on the other hand, realized that he was good but not excellent. Excellence is something that can be achieved through talent. For example, there is a theory, a very valid theory, that if you have talent and you practice it until you complete 10,000 hours, which is approximately 3 hours a day for 10 years, but you can do it in less time, you will reach the top. Excellence. Take the Beatles for example. The Beatles were a small garage band. And what happened? They signed a contract with a manager to take them to Holland. When they got there, they were sure they were going to do shows and such, but no, they went to play on that prostitution street that started playing at midnight until 4 a.m. They played for 5 or 6 hours a day and didn't come back, because they had signed the contract. But something happened. When they returned to England, they were already the Beatles. Why? Because they played 5 to 6 hours a day. So what would take 10 years, took them only 4 years. I love music, but I'm terrible at it. I have no talent at all. But let's say I had a little talent for music. If I started studying music for at least 3 hours a day for 10 years, I would reach the top. It doesn't take much, like Mozart. Mozart started studying piano at the age of 9. Seriously. At the age of 6, they discovered he played. When did he compose his first great opera? At 19 years old. This applies to anything. For sports, for intellectuality, for anything.
So, with focus and discipline, can I get where I want?
Certainly, that's what Cristiano Ronaldo did. When I started, I remember thinking it was very difficult to coordinate my ideas. Now, you can ask me to go anywhere, and I won't prepare any text. It's because I've been doing this for so many years. The brain circuits already work within this reasoning. It's very cool in the brain. But you have to plant to reap the rewards. And you talk about instant gratification. We live, as that deceased philosopher Bauman said, in liquid times, with liquid love. He used to talk about that. Nowadays, humans want everything instantly. I find it very sad because we are losing this idea of fighting for what we want to be. We can be many things. I'm 56, and at 66, I want to be proficient in one more thing. And at 76 too. I can't lose that. It makes me a complete human being that's always in the process of improving. Ask yourself, will you retire? No, I'll change my focus. I won't retire. As long as I'm alive, I want to start something new. Because what we see today is people falling into depression when they have already reached the top. Some people are reaching the top too quickly, and they face emptiness. Success, when it's built slowly, gives you purpose and a sense of life. When it comes too fast, you're not ready for it. All excess hides great voids. Climbing too quickly is very difficult. You will go through trials, and you may fall. I have never seen anyone stumble on the way up in case of success. They stumble when they are already at the top because there comes a point when you can do anything, and then it's over. You are done, and you have no more friends, because a friend is someone who speaks the truth. You are annoying, dude. If you're rich, I don't know, but you're irritating. There is something called spirit, and you cannot buy it. You have to build it. We see this happen a lot, with sycophants. When you have a lot of sycophants around you, you can be sure that a bunch of devils is trying to get their share. What happens is that the person is only after material success, and their standard is material. Then the ostentation begins. It has to be a Lamborghini in a certain color, then it has to be a silver Lamborghini, then it has to have blah blah blah. At some point, the person becomes disconnected. You know? The body is disconnected. Mind, heart, spirit, disconnected. Rusty.